So yeah, we're just waiting for them to get all on. We're all there yet? No, we're still missing Long. Okay, 5 lights are out now, and I tell you what, Madam makes no mistake off the line, absolutely nails it, and he's gone into turn 1, and Madam totally in control there from Code, and then Hall follows them through. Heading down towards the bridge for the very first time on this one, and under the bridge, oh, somebody just lost something off one of the bikes on. That was sorry, it was one of the Pook Echoes decided it didn't need to be that close to the track, and it flew off. Okay, down into turn 1. I tell you what, Matham's just absolutely bolting here. He's through the higher pool hairpin and through the climb up there. He's followed through by Code, then Hall, then Claire comes through next. Up the hill they go with a drop down into the Porsche Dipper. And Daniel Matham making no race of it, just disappearing. Good little fight developing in behind him for second and third, and then a bit of a gap back to 4th position there, and I think we just had a change of position for 2nd and 3rd place. We'll let them get around through the Dale ITM sweeper. Up the hill comes Daniel Madam now, and just making every post a winning post as he disappears up the road. Good scrap going on for 2nd and 3rd position there, and I think we just had a change of position. Let's see as they come across the line, and it is going to be, who's it going to be across the line? And it's Hugenbosen from Hall and Code back in a 4th position now as they go down through turn 1 into and actually, I'll tell you what, Hall has dropped a long way back. Sorry, Code's did go well back down, so obviously Code was missing from the field by the looks of things. As I said, it's a bit hard to tell from up here in the commentary box who is where until they go through the sectors. And Daniel Madam absolutely bolting at the front, disappeared, long gone. Hugenbosen through in 2nd position. Hall through, sitting there in a comfortable 3rd. A little bit of a gap back to Claire. And Skyrim comes is the next man through on the Yamaha. Then it is Code, I think, will be the next man through. Let's see as they come through and round up the hill for the 2nd time. And sure enough, it is Matham across the line now, absolutely flying as he goes into turn 1 with a 107.98. Second man through there was Hugenbosen, and a 109.64. So just on 2 seconds slower. Then we go back to Hall, Skyrim, next man through. Adrian Clare comes through, then Code through in 6th position. So Code must have had a, let's have a look and see what sort of lap times Code is doing, 1:20.067. So obviously his wet qualifying time, who was a little bit better in the wet, might have an issue at the moment. Down through the Selby Inkster goes across the line. I'm just looking for Morgan Long, will be the last man through to come through. Here he comes now. Oh, sorry, that was Selby Inkster just gone through here. Looking for our lead bike now, shouldn't be too far away. Here he comes, Will. Oh, I'll tell you what, Matham's going quicker every lap. 107.661 that time round for Daniel Matham. And looking for the next man through. So Matham through high Paul Ashfield's hairpin, he goes through the up and over. Be heading down towards the high Paul hairpin. And he pokes that big GSXR 1000 through there now. Climbs up the hill. And about to put a lap on Selby Inkster, I think. As he powers out of the Porsche hairpin. And leaving 6.6 seconds back to Hugenbosen in 2nd position. And Madam through turn 10 now, just puts that lap on Inkster already. For the climb up the hill, he comes. He's absolutely siding through these guys. And another quick time for him, 107.633 this time. So that track's obviously getting warmer. And as you can see to our south now, we're starting to get a little bit of blue sky above us now. And the track is definitely drying out. There's only the odd wet patch around the place now, so. Good fight going on here for some of the minor money. And this is between Code and Mancini by the looks of things as they come up the hill. Code comes through next, then not followed not too far behind. Actually, it was Adrian Clare and Brendan Code coming through there. Mancini and Christensen come through there, having a great little scrap, those two. We're just looking for our lead bike now. You can't be too far away. As Madam goes down into the Pineapple hairpin now. And that fight that's going on in front of him between, I think that's Christensen and Inkster in front. They're having a great little scrap, those two. Actually, no, sorry, that's not. That is... wait for these guys to come up the hill now and into view. And another quick time for Daniel Madam. 107.274. So he's just going quicker lap after lap after lap. Although having said that, Hergenbosen's just responded with a 107.710. So Hergenbosen's got the bit between his teeth now as well. So those are the only two in the sevens. And I think the next closest one back is Dave Hall, and he's back in on the 114s. So the two at the front are definitely in a class of their own at the moment. Both on the big bikes, Madam on the GSXR 1000 Suzuki, Hergenbosen on the BMW 1000. And of course, Hall on the RX GSXR 600. So 6 laps completed for the big bikes. As we wait for them to so 10 laps for these guys. So they've currently chalked up 7. And looking at the times now, sector time, I've only got the first sector, unfortunately, but I can tell you now, Matham's just set the fastest first sector time. And Hergenbosen now getting into his stride. He's actually was quicker on that lap than Madam was. Just trying to pick up where Daniel Madam is on track at this point in time. Yeah, Jonathan Skyrim comes past us now. And here we go. Madam now did a 106.942, so obviously responded to Hergenbosen's time, who's just chalked up a 108. And he's just on 9 seconds in arrears of Madam. Got a little battle going on down here at the Porsche Dipper. Just trying to pick up who that is. I'd say that's, it looks like that's Hall, Skyrim and Adrian Clare. And now Hugenbosen sets the fastest first sector time. Good time too. Let's have a look. 19.484. That's the fastest sector of the first sector of the day. Oh, we had somebody go off off the end of the short straight there, turn around and come back on. Couldn't pick up quite who that was. Now all of a sudden we've got Alistair Hugenbosen returns to serve with a 106.849. So he was the quickest that time around. It's a little bit of a shame. I think he started a little bit too far back on Matham, otherwise we could have seen a good scrap between these two. Perhaps in the later races of the day we'll see a dust up between these two guys at the front. Checkered flag. Matham's taken that one out now. We just wait for Hugenbosen. Here he comes. He takes the checkered now. So just on 10.8 seconds in arrears. We're looking for David Hall to be the next man through. And in third position, with Skyrim and Clare have already finished the race, but that's because they got passed by Matham. As is Christensen, Engster and Long. They're all done. So Brendan Code just comes through in sixth position there, so Code signs that one out.